inhabit this camp with a great millstone, and we're here to give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone who rule well. Salutations to them and our fellow Archons who labor in this truth week in and week out on the highways and byways. Also salutations to the hopeful elect of the 12 tribes of Israel, scattered to the four corners of the earth that be like unto the speckled bird. And the 12 tribes of Israel are as follows: the tribe of Judah, the so-called Negroes; the tribe of Benjamin, the so-called West Indians; the tribe of Levi, the so-called Haitians; the tribe of Simeon, the so-called Dominicans; the tribe of Zebulon, the so-called Guatemalans and Panamanians; the tribe of Ephraim, the so-called Puerto Ricans; the tribe of Manasseh, the so-called Cubans; the tribe of Gad, the so-called North American Indians; the tribe of Reuben, the so-called Seminole Indians; the tribe of Naphtali, the so-called Argentinians and Chileans; the tribe of Asher, the so-called Colombians and Uruguayans; and the tribe of Issachar, the so-called Mexicans. To you we say Shalom.
Shalom.
I'll get right into it with the opening scripture.
All right.
This is Matthew chapter 24, starting at verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?
Right. At that point, the disciples were curious about what was going to happen when the end times would come, man. All right. So they went to the Yahweh Shai privately, man. All right, to ask him, hey, what do we look out for? All right, on the end days, man. All right, go ahead.
Verse 4. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am a Mashiach, and shall deceive many.
Right, there's people right now saying, out here deceiving the world, man, deceiving our people, you niggas, Latinos, and Native Americans, they false doctors. All right, saying that they are Yahweh Shai, and they not, man. All right, so these people are going into the world with this, giving people this falsehood, these lies, you know? Saying that they're the Lord and they not, man. All right.
Verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Right, that's what we're going through right now. We're dealing with wars and rumors of wars throughout the whole earth, man. Are you dealing with so-called Russia, China, all these different countries? All right, they're not scared of America anymore. Even little old North Korea right now is saying, all right, that America is at a weak point. They're vulnerable for an attack. All right, it's like they talk about in the book of Obadiah. All these countries are coming together, man. They're saying, the heck with this place, man. We're sick of you people. All right, but there are rumors of wars going on throughout the whole country. Plus, there are wars happening over in other countries as well, man. All right, they're already bombing each other. All right, but the Lord said, this is not the end, man. This is not the end yet, right?
Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom.
I got a precept real quick. Joel chapter 3. Go ahead, I'm a fan.
Right, so the nation shall rise against nation.
And kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places.
And that's what's going on right now, man. You have earthquakes in diverse places. All right, and they're not being reported on your mainstream news. All right, but there are hundreds of earthquakes happening throughout the earth daily, man. All right, there are pestilence happening all over the earth, man. All right, the brother just brought out, hey, there's supposed to be there's a so-called water shortage, man, happening right now also, man. All right, so these things are going on throughout the earth. So these things are already happening in the earth, man. All right, so these are signs of the times that we are in. All right, but the only people who are going to perceive these times that we in is the elect, man. All right, everybody else is going to be asleep. You see it, man. All right, if you're a man of the Lord, you're in the truth. You see these docile people, all right, going about their life day by day, man. They don't see it. They don't see what's coming. All right.
This is Second Ezra chapter 9. I'm gonna start at verse 1. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself.
And that's a way of measuring the time, man. All right, lining up what you see what's going on throughout the whole earth and line it up with the scriptures, man. All right, but you got to be in the scriptures to line it up. All right, half the people don't even want to read the word, but this is how you line it up, by by events that are happening throughout the earth, you line it back up with the scriptures, man. All right, spiritually, you know?
Spiritual time.
And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that is the very same time where the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Right. So when you see those things that the Lord was talking about come to pass, all right, like a brother wrote on his page earlier. He said the Bible is actually coming to life right off the pages, man. All right, and we're seeing that on a day-to-day basis. The Lord said when you see these things, He's gonna visit this place, man. He's visiting it all the time, man. There's been more chariot sightings in the last 2 years than there have been on the whole planet, man. All right, so the Lord is visiting this place. He's just waiting on that ultimate chariot that's gonna cover this whole earth, man. All right, to deliver us up out of this place.
Verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Right, we're seeing that now, man. Those things the Lord spoke from the beginning, man. All right, people are upset about certain things that are going on throughout the earth, man. That's why these prophecies are jumping off the pages, all right before our very eyes of the man who believed this truth, man, or who believed in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, so those prophecies are jumping up off the page, right at our face, you know.
But you got to be in the scriptures to understand what's happening. That's right. Like the brother was saying, you have to be rooted in the scriptures to understand that we're living in the last end times. Man, these are the last seconds, man.
That's right.
All right. And how about Shem Yahushua is about to make his ultimate return? All right. Go ahead. You got 3 precepts. Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 19, verse 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom.
And that's that going into the nation against nation, man. And then that's also people gonna be fighting each other, man.
All right.
All right. Hey, man, once a alcohol kick in, it ain't no friends no more, man. All right. So people gonna be out here trying to take what they can get. Everybody's gonna turn their back on their neighbor, man. All right. And Lord is turning these different nations of people against each other. All right. He's turning people within their own races against each other, man. All right. So Esau is really going against Esau. That's why they're telling their secrets, man. All right. So that he's turning the Egyptians against the Egyptians, man. All right. That's what's happening. All right. Come on.
Real quick. 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 24. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies.
They're gonna fight one another like enemies, bro. All right. Like enemies. All right, you done grew up with this man 30 years, man. They're gonna fight like enemies, right? Because there's no love there, man. The scripture say the love of what many shall wax cold, man.
That's right, bro.
So ain't gonna be no friends, man. If you ain't in this truth, man, ain't no friends outside of this truth, man.
That's right.
Everybody's gonna turn their back on each other, man, and eventually start killing each other for a piece of bread, man. All right, go ahead.
It says, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. That's what she was talking about in August.
That's right.
Like I said, they just now, they're talking about right now in Colorado, but there was also, I believe, somewhere in, I believe it's like Nevada, or some other western state where it was one of those paper dams. Pretty much was rescue. And you can see the water and the rain falling in the deep. So it's a major drought. They say like up to, I want to say like 88 to 90% of the West Coast is experiencing a drought right now. Right. Then on top of that, you got the wildfires that's going on over there. So that can also, contribute to all those things. So like I said, man, we in some trying times where there's a lot of things going on right now. Right. And like I said, you gotta be tuned in, You gotta be grounded and rooted in this thing and pay attention and be a watchman. That's what we're set up to be. Scripture say, man, to watching therefore and pray. Right. So you gotta be watching these things that's going on, not only in the country that you live in, but around the world. You gotta also pray that you not be overtaken by those things that's coming to pass.
Gotta keep that open communication with y'all bunch of y'all shot, man. All right, so you talk to them daily, man, even when things are not going wrong. All right, you want to keep that communication line open, man. All right, go ahead. Go ahead,
Isaiah chapter 19, verse 3. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols, to the charmers, to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards.
All right, hey, no matter who you call, man, ain't nothing gonna help you, man. In that day, man, you can call whoever you want to call.
That's
Man.
right.
All right, you can go to your source, read your wizard, you can do whatever you want, man. All right, but when the Lord unleash what's coming to this earth, man, ain't nothing gonna be turning back, man. All right, there's nothing you can do, man. All right, go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra 15. I start at verse 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men."
I said sedition among men. All right, ain't gonna be no friends, man. People are really gonna be at war with each other, man. All right, they're gonna be at war with each other, man. Trying to take the last little victuals that they can, man. All right, because like bro was just going into, it's a water shortage. Water what feeds the plants. All right, and the plants what feed the cows and all these different things, man. So hey, man, it's a lot of things going on, and a lot of people are not paying attention.
That's right, bro.
All right, so you better get hey, like the pro page, you better get your mind right, man.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna say too, nowadays the water is connected to a power source, so like power lines.
Yeah, that's right.
You know,
That's right.
so once that water starts to drain out and not be affected, then what? A lot of these cities gonna start having blackouts
Power,
and losing power.
That's right.
That's gonna be another reason for chaos in Africa or in Denmark. You know?
Hey, these people don't care, man. Hey, they don't care what time they living in, man. That's why the scriptures say he's gonna catch them like a thief in the night, man.
That's right.
All right, because a lot of people are not prepared for what's to come, man. All right, go ahead.
This is back to 2nd Ezra 15 and 16. "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes."
All right, hey, go ahead.
So they're not gonna care about what nobody got to say, man. They ain't gonna care about what so-called law enforcement. Or they're not gonna care about the so-called president getting on TV talking. They're not gonna care about no leaders of what they gotta say. Hey, it's survival of the fittest, man. Right. All right, and what's like the brother went into earlier. Hey, when it's survival of the fittest, man. Hey, you ain't no love.
That's right.
All right, what's that song? Ain't no love in the heart of the city. That's what's gonna be going on, man. There ain't gonna be no love out here, man. Huh?
Like, look at all these uproars going on. Even the ones that haven't passed here, you see police officers get beat up.
Yeah.
You see prime ministers and mayors get hit in the head with rocks. There's all types of stuff. So like the brother said, man, it's gonna come a point in time, man. People ain't gonna care about your badge or your status or what you wear.
They're gonna be looking for you.
Exactly. So they gonna be blaming you for the reason why all these things happen.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know, that brother, he got sedition.
Sedition says formal, the crime of saying, writing, or doing something that encourages people to disobey their government.
And that's what's gonna happen, man. And if you look at what's going on globally, these people overseas, man, they really don't care about their government, man.
No.
They be doing whatever they want to, man, to overthrow their governments, man. All right, we just they just killed the president. Where's that? Down in Haiti, man. All right, even though we know what that was about. All right, and we know why he got killed, but people have no regard for their heads anymore, man. All right, that's gonna come to America, man.
All right.
All right, that's gonna come to America, but it really gets buck overseas, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
France and Europe, over there in Europe, they riding all the time. They've been riding for years.
Anytime that government say they raise their gas 15 cents, they'll ride, man, overseas, man. They give them a reason, man, and they going, man.
Like South Africa recently.
Yeah.
They was over there tearing shit up, killing people, all types of stuff. You know, so like I said, these other countries, man, they know how to get it cracking.
Right.
Babylonians, y'all so docile, and all they gotta do is just tell you, yeah, pass it, we'll give you this, or we'll stop doing that, then y'all just get rocked back to sleep. But we know before time, you know what's gonna happen, you know, the end all be all, when that real sedition happened around the world. Then the Lord gonna put that spirit on y'all to really wreak havoc. It's gonna cause hell in this one.
Right.
But it always, if you notice the pattern, things always happen on the other side of the world, then it comes over here.
Right.
You know, so and man, all these things come to pass, man. Like I said, y'all all this and that, but like the brother said, man, as a thief in the night, these prophecies gonna come to pass, and you gonna be able to do nothing about it. That's right. You gonna be a part of those prophecies. You know?
Got a couple more.
Huh.
Back to 2 Ezra 15 and 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in no power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Oh yeah, because you're not gonna be able to travel in that day. You're gonna be able to get in your car, all right, and go 500 miles to go see grandma. No, that's gonna be over with, man. They're gonna lock this place down, martial law, man. Hey, it's already cities in America under martial law. Well, I can't remember exactly what city it is, but they declared under martial law right now.
France and Australia.
Huh?
France, Australia, really?
Yeah.
They under lockdown, man.
So you ain't gonna be able to go to another city. They gave you an example of that when Vanessa first hit, man. All right, they closed off a major highway, all right, in I-65, which runs through almost all of America, man. All right, they shut it down in certain places so you couldn't go inside other cities, man. All right, why y'all think they building all these roundabouts?
That's right.
Fixing all the, what do you think this infrastructure talk is about, man? All right, that's to be able to stop you from moving around, man.
Isolate you, man. All right, they try to keep the people all in one area. And that's what's going to happen, man.
Right.
All right, hey, you're going to really have to depend on the Lord, man. Because we come into some real detrimental and trying times, man. And everybody's going to be tried.
That's right.
All right, even the men of the Lord, man.
Right, bro.
Everybody's going to be tried, man. Hey, but for the men of the Lord, guess what? He's going to make a way of escape for us, man.
That's right.
All right, he's going to make a way of escape. So we're not going to get it like the rest of this world's going to get it, man. And we're not going to be losing our mind like the rest of the world's going to be losing their mind, man. Why? Because we already know what's going to happen, man. All right, through the scriptures, man. Go ahead.
All right, verse 18, it says, For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
He said because of their pride, man. And that's what's happening, man. America is full of pride. And they think they can't be defeated. Hey, these people think they can do what they think they're free, actually, man.
That's right.
All right, and they're study getting their rights taken away, but they still claim to be free, man. The government is doing whatever they want to y'all, man. And feeding all these different things in your ear. Guess what? You believe them, man.
That's right.
Just because the so-called president said it, man, you take it as law.
That's right.
But your rights and your civil rights and everything that you so-called say you have are being taken away on a daily basis, man.
That's right, bro.
All right? So you're under their control, man, at the end of the day. All right, so yeah.
The last verse.
I made the biggest illusion that America sells is free. You know, just to put it out, that's the biggest illusion that they sell. It's free.
One of them.
One of the biggest illusions. It's free.
That's right, bro. This emergency.
For the pride of the city, right? 2 Ezra chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time, which means the latter time right now, shall dwell on the earth because they have walked in great pride.
That's right. Man, look, back to 2 Ezra 15 and 18.
That great pride, man. It's assuming that you have free will and you can do whatever you want to do, man.
That's right.
That's that great pride that these so-called civilians have, man.
That's right.
They don't think that they're being controlled, man.
That's right.
And the Lord's going to shut all that down, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
Back to verse 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be destroyed, the houses shall be destroyed, and the men shall be afraid. It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread for great tribulation.
Go ahead.
That's right. Hey, you think about when you put somebody back this tomorrow, they hungry, they ain't got no way to feed their family. What they gonna do? They gonna do anything they can by any means necessary, man. All right. Hey, so hey, if you think you got something, you coming to get it, man. Okay. Hey, but like the brother said, hey, the men of the Lord, we not gonna have to worry about that. All right.
And guess what, man? Add to the brother, and they know who got it.
Yeah.
Because you post it all on social media.
That's
man.
right. That's right.
You post everything you got on social media, so they know who got it and who don't, man. All right. They're gonna be like, hey man, he had all that on social media, let's go rob him, man. They're gonna be looking for your dumb ass, man. All right? All because you live the life for everybody to see, man. All right, go ahead.
Well, just make a real quick point. And why are these people gonna be going to those means, robbing their neighbor and doing all that? Because they were never built up. Through some definitely not the heathen, but include those 2/3 people.
That's right. That's right.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
It said when the righteous are, go ahead, bro.
Right, so when we get our authority, man, the people gonna rejoice, man. All right, because everything gonna be done out of righteousness, man. All right, it ain't gonna be you getting 1,000 years for stealing a candy bar, man. All right.
And for murder, you get 7 days.
Right, none of that's gonna be going on in the earth, man. All right, even though you heathen nations gonna be in slavery, and you're gonna be in slavery under righteousness, man. All right, what?
But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
And everybody's mourning right now, man. Everybody got to, and what they say, put your mask back on now. All right, what's coming next? Lockdowns, man. People, it's like it never stopped, man. All right, they paused it for a second, now they've been intensifying, man. And the people gonna be mourning, man. All right, people like people mourning forever, man. Up under this devil's rule, man. All right, but the Lord for the switch on you devils, man. All right.
Hey man, everything looks sick in this place, man. The trees, the plants, everything just look withered and beat up, man, under your rulership, man. All right, it's a horse that walks up and down the street every week, man. He's like the saddest horse I ever saw, man. All right, but under that rulership, everything is just not here, man. All right, you took this place and you turned this earth into a cesspool, man.
Right.
All right, nothing has its natural place no more, man. All right, go ahead. Let's sit on there. That was it. Go ahead. You got something? Go ahead. Go ahead.
And set me upon the tower to see what he will. When I am proved, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables that he may run and read it. All right, so this talks about the Lord giving the visions, these prophecies to Habakkuk, all right, to then to prophesy, all right, to prophesy means to say the Lord. So it's a lot of things in the scriptures that have to come to pass, all right, and so that's the main foundation. Right? And making it plain upon tables is breaking it down so that people can understand it, right? And also give out the judgments, to other heathen nations.
Right, and it said make it plain too, man. You're not supposed to be up there with a 20-year doctorate degree giving off all these crazy words that people don't understand. You're supposed to make this truth plain. You're supposed to break this down that a child can understand it, man.
Right.
All right. Hey, people want to be so prolific, all right, with words, man. But you're supposed to make this plain that everybody who won't pass understand it, man. You know. When it said the vision is yet for an appointed time, that appointed time is the time you have my shine church, man. So because JB wanted to speed up, man. All right.
Everything has its set time, man. So the Lord got his plan laid out like on a timeline of what's going to happen, man. And only he knows, all right, when these things are going to happen, man. So he allows things to happen when at the appointed time it's supposed to happen. Not before, not after. All right? He unleashes it at the perfect time that he wants it to be unleashed. All right? Go ahead.
It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it.
Right, though it tarry, wait for it, all right? Because it's not your time. All right, Jake had this thing in their mind called instant gratification that they want all the time. All right, or think they're gonna have it their way. It's not our way, man. It's the Lord's way, man. All right. So, hey, this ain't the time to be famous because all hell breaking loose. This ain't the time to turn your back on the Lord because you're going through a rough patch. All right, you're supposed to wait on your how about you got a shot. That's right. You're supposed to trust in it that it's gonna happen because the Lord is not a man that he shall lie, man. All right. So if the Lord said it, it's going to happen. All right, hey, anybody who is reading this word and don't see these prophecies come to pass, check your spirit, man. All right, this is a faith builder that the Lord is not a man that he shall lie. Because this thing is jumping off the pages day by day. These prophecies are coming to pass. All right, faster you can flip the pages and read them, man. You know.
I got pretty sick. It's Ezekiel chapter 12. Starting 21. And the word of the Lord Yahweh Shai came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that you have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged and every vision failed? So this is pretty much this proverb is people murmuring and complaining and all this and that, saying, oh, y'all speaking about these things when they come to pass, right? That's what said y'all prolong. They said that every vision fails. So people that really, like the brother said, they don't believe in the scripture. They say they believe in God, they believe in the Savior, and all this and that, but they don't believe His word. That don't make any sense.
Right.
So as the scripture is saying, the Lord's asking, like, what the people going around talking about? What they saying? What they murmuring? What they backbiting? What they gainsaying and backsliding about? Right? And He says, 23. Tell them, therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai power, I will make this proverb to cease. So the Lord gonna shut all that up.
That's right.
He gonna shut all that up.
Down.
Somebody get what's that? Proverbs 124.
124, I got it.
Yeah. So like he said, the Lord He gonna make all that cease. All that when these things start to happen, and even back when the whole George Floyd thing happened, people were scared.
Just think about that.
You know, they ain't think nothing but I never thought nothing like that would happen over here. You know, so they go like just go on and be happy and go lucky. You know, all Jim Dan.
And when you talk to certain people around people you around, they don't believe it. Oh, nothing can never happen to America. We the best country ever. We got the best army ever. People don't want to believe it, man. But they think they're part of America. We got the best army that we ever had. I know the Lord got the coldest army you will ever see. We got the coldest army you gonna ever see. All right, and He gonna be able to run through anything, man. All right, go ahead.
And say, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. For there shall be no more any vain vision, nor flattering divination within the house of Israel. So the Lord said, ain't gonna be no more vain visions. No, none of that flattery, none of that BS that y'all got going on. Say that my word's not gonna come to pass. Over this prophet line, that prophet line, this and that. It ain't real, right? Like I said, it gonna be no more of that, right? It says, verse 25. For I am the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai. I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged. For in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word and will perform it, saith Yahweh Bashim Shai power. So like this is saying, man, the Lord, like I said, He on His time.
That's right.
He not on your time. You know what I'm saying? He's bounded to His word.
Yes.
So He said that all these things that's gonna happen, they gonna happen in their direct order. Nothing you can do to slow it down or to speed it up. When He says something gonna happen and He declared that it's gonna happen. But ultimately, you gotta understand that these prophecies, all these words that went in this book is going to happen.
Right.
It's like the previous prophecies that happened.
Right.
You know, the book that was written. Like He told Noah. He told Noah to, be displeased with the inhabitants of earth, wickedness, and see the earth at the point in time. There was great wickedness. He repented of creating humankind.
Yep.
So He said, for you, I want you to go build an ark. He said, you can go build an ark, and you gonna go out and go preach righteousness to the people. Hey, it's gonna rain, it's gonna rain. What do people say? Man, what? It's gonna rain? What? He's talking about water looking out the sky, but this guy's crazy. He's bugged out. He built this big ass boat. You know, like they thought he was crazy.
Yeah.
Right? But and that was like over 100 years. But when the day came when they got hit with that big ass raindrop on their head, everybody looked towards the direction of where Noah was.
Yep.
Right? Because what they thought, that the vision was going to be prolonged, that it wasn't going to happen, that it was vain, but the Lord made good of His word and He made it happen. You get what I'm saying? Just like just all of this prophecy that He said. Those are just like the brother said earlier. All these things while you settled on your leads and your comfortability, you know, your security, thinking nothing gonna happen, man, it's gonna all be as a thief in the night. It's gonna catch you off guard. And what's gonna happen to you is what's gonna happen to you. You're gonna fulfill your lot, and Lord willing, our lot be fulfilled in being of that righteous to receive salvation. But as far as y'all who are unbelievers, as the scripture say, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithful.
That's right.
So like I said, it's like the scripture said, man, the vision is set for a point of time. It's a destined and ordained time for all these prophecies to come to pass.
That's right.
Going on to say, again the word of the Lord came to me saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he sees is for many days to come. And that's what the people say. It could happen, but it'd be another 50 years. It'd be another 100 years.
Yeah, okay.
My mama said it was the last day.
Right, you know. Y'all said it was the last day, 30
my whole life.
You know, y'all said that 20 years ago. Y'all said that 10 years ago. You know, like I said, that's all those vain proverbs.
right.
But like the Lord said, man, He gonna make that cease. And they say, and He prophesied the times that are far off, going to the 50 years, 100 years, or by the time that happens, we're gonna be long gone. Think again. They say, verse 28, because this is that generation that shall not pass. And it's definitely evident that this is the time period where the salvation, the deliverance is going to come, and the destruction likewise will come at the same time. In your lifetime, if you make it to that point.
Right.
But there ain't going to be no other 50 and 100 years. No, that's not going to happen. Especially with the value of the things that's going on with all the prophecies that's coming to pass right now, the high value.
All right.
It say, verse 28, therefore saith unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh shall not shine power, there shall none of my words be prolonged anymore, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith Yahweh shall not shine.
That's right, bro.
So we don't care what man got to say. You know, we don't care about, like I said, your vain babblings, your vain divinations, your vain vision. You said that didn't happen, but it happened yet. We don't care.
Right.
Like the scripture said, man, the Most High is not the man that he should lie, neither the Son of Man that he should repent. So he's not going to lie. And the scripture said also that it's impossible for him to lie. And like I said, when we go in regards to these prophecies, hey, just read the curses. Deuteronomy 28. When we disobeyed him, when we did him, what happened? All those curses fell upon us. Wasn't that a prophecy that was written that's going to happen to us? And it said, it shall come to pass. Did it not come to pass? Right? Are we not in the land of our captivity? Are we not the tail and not the head? We got to go to our enemies for the want of all things?
That's right, bro.
Right? Are we not a proverb?
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Our brothers, our people going out and killing each other, brother hating their brother. You know, spouses killing each other. Man, we can go on and on. All those curses came to pass in the house of Israel, from the northern kingdom down to the southern kingdom.
Right.
You know, so like I said, man, the Lord, like I said, what he say is like you said, all the words of the Lord is pure. You know what I'm saying? It's pure gold. You know what I mean? So and it's tried to refine. So we understand that we're not gonna listen to y'all. We're not gonna care about y'all incredulity, y'all unbelief, y'all disbelief. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not gonna break our faith. Y'all not gonna deter our belief. We understand and we believe in this thing wholeheartedly that everything that he said is gonna come to pass.
This is Romans 3 and 3 to back up the brother. For what if some did not believe? Shall them unbelief make the faith of Yahweh without effect? Yahweh forbid.
We break this down and you say, I don't think the family gonna good. I don't think World War II gonna good, right? So just because you believe, the whole thing is deterred. It's all thrown away. We should just drop the scriptures, drop the Bible, drop our belief, our faith.
Right.
Absolutely not. We don't care, man. We don't care about you if you believe or not. As a matter of fact, before we get to that, go ahead and finish. We don't care if you believe or not. Go ahead.
Yahweh forbid. Yea, let Yahweh be true, but every man a liar.
Hold on. Let Yahweh be true, and every man a liar. How is he being true? This is his word.
That's right.
So these scriptures are true. Every man's a liar. Now, if a man speaking according to the scriptures, he telling the truth because he's speaking by the words of Yahweh Bashim Shah.
That's right.
Anybody else is speaking of their own heart and their own mind that's contrary to the scriptures, and he's a liar.
That's right.
That's right.
A liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings and mightest overcome when thou art judged.
And the ultimate justification is, again, like I said, we using the word of Yahweh Bashim Shah.
Right.
The brother just read out of the Holy Scriptures. I read this prophecy out of the Holy Scriptures. All these brothers got the Holy Scriptures in their hand, and they speaking what the word said. Yeah, we expound upon it because, like the brother read earlier, we got to make it plain upon tape.
That's right.
Right? We got to break it down to the smallest fraction decimal. You know, so the least common denominator, so that you understand it.
So a 5-year-old can understand.
Exactly. Because, like I said, there's this full of dark sayings and dark parables. So there's a lot of things in here that you can read. You don't know what's going on. Like the brother said, you know, yesterday, even the first book, the first chapter, the first verse is a spin on people.
Yeah,
They don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? That bug you out. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we here to do, man. Like I said, we justify and we overcome, but we are just because why? We use the words like Yahweh Bashim Shah, the Heavenly Father. So you think your word gonna stand against the Yahweh Bashim Shah? Then you're a damn fool.
That's right.
This second Ezra.
He called for second.
This second Ezra, chapter 15. Can you start at 1?
Go ahead.
I was starting at verse 1. It says, Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
So it say what? Speak down the ears of my people. Who are the people that you have about Shemal Shai? The Israelites. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and the speckled bird. Those who are on this 12 tribes chart. Those are the people you have about Shemal Shai.
That's right. It says, and cause them to be written in paper.
Oh, it's like you said the words of prophecy.
It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
Where are the prophecies found at? It ain't in the Quran or the Negative Confessions or the Nag Hammadi. It ain't in the Buddha book, it ain't in none of that. The words of prophecy are what? In the Holy Scripture. If you put on Google and say, you type in book of prophecies, this is the book that's going to pop up.
That's right.
Ain't nothing else. That's why this is the #1 selling book in the whole entire world. That should tell you something.
It says, it calls them to be written in paper, but they are faithful and true.
Where is it written in paper? The Holy Scriptures. That's all we got. And y'all like to say, well, Esau gave y'all that. Yeah, he did that. Well, listen, the Lord put the Spirit on Esau to create the printing press, to preserve the word, ultimately for us to get. So what we can do, he can raise his prophets up in Babylon like he said he's going to do. And then what? Now we out here going to the highways and byways, bidding to the marriage. You know what I'm saying? Lifting our voice up, what's that? Cry loud, spare not. Lift our voice up like a trumpet. Right. You know what I'm saying? Shoot Jacob their transgressions. Let me paraphrase it. That's what we called to do. We called to what? To fear the Most High and follow His commandments. And His commandment was to do what? To go teach to the house of Israel. Right. Go preach to them. Go preach the gospel to them. And tell them about their atrocities. And also we sit out here to preach against you nations for all the diabolical shit that you did. First and foremost, Esau Edom.
That's right. Isaiah 58:1, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions.
To show my people their transgressions again, a possessive. Didn't say speak to the ears of my people. My people. This is not for you heathens. Y'all can't come build with us. We want to come serve your power, this and that. Ultimately, in the end all be all, the kingdom, yeah, you're gonna do that, but right now, this day and age, in this AI, no, you're not. And even still, in that time period, we still gonna be the people you have by Shemal Shai. That's right. We gonna be those elevated. We gonna be the rulers of the earth. That's right. Y'all gonna be subject to us forever and forevermore. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Their transgression in the house of Jacob, their sin.
Right. So that's what we're supposed to do. We go to put that pork chop down. Put that king crab leg down, put that lobster down, put that shrimp down, right. You know what I'm saying? Put that squirrel down, you know what I'm saying? Put all those abominations down. Stop popping your best friend, wife when he go to work, put the weed down. Just most of the things we're supposed to tell you to correct you. It ain't that we hate you, we trying to correct you so that you may be saved from these perilous times. Because like the scriptures say that the wages of sin is death. So if you continue to sin and commit iniquity, and at the end of the day, the Lord gonna pay you back. And He's not gonna pay you back in a good way. He's gonna kill you. That's what I said. The wages. They said the payback is death when you commit these sins, these iniquities. That's what you earn.
Back in 2 Ezra 15:3, it says, fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee.
So like I said, fear not the imagination against thee. They imagine themselves, or their incredulity goes into their unbelief. That's not gonna move us or deter us or make us, maybe I shouldn't even know. They say fear none of those things, right?
It says, of the trouble, it says, incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. It says, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Right, so ultimately, you don't believe what the words of Yahweh Shemal Shai say, then you're just gonna die for it. Simple as that. Hey, we got forefathers that done died for picking up 2 sticks when they were supposed to. That's right. So you ultimately not believing Yahweh Shemal Shai in His word, man, you're just gonna die. And what's that to us? That's right. Like I said, that's why we out here, because we showing our belief. We show that we do believe.
Oh, I got that.
You got that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the spirit.
This is Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
Right, so the Lord said,
No, you can
read it again, bro.
Yeah, Ezekiel 3:17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
So it's the Lord who set us up. The Lord, He employed us, right, to do what? To go do His bidding, to preach and to warn the house of Israel of what's to come to pass. Because it's only evil is coming to pass in this place before the salvation comes. So death and destruction is coming to this place. Those famines, these earthquakes, wars, cannibalism, you name it. You know what I'm saying? It's coming to Babylon the Great and the rest of the world, right? So, because when I get that word warning, it's something there that's there in light. Yeah, the blue letter. Right, so that's what we sent here to do, y'all. Why y'all do this? Why y'all do that? Because the Lord told us to.
That's right.
That's why.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? If we take joy in doing this, we don't be out here like, I gotta go out to the highways and byways. This things like this is what we yearn for.
That's right, bro.
This and like, oh man, when we get together and you know, when we do Bible study and come out here and bring the word out, and we just be sitting at home waiting for the days to go by. Can't wait till Friday to come bring it out and to prophesy the downfall of this wicked ass queen.
That's right. Warning, baby. Warning.
Warning to teach.
Oh, to teach. A warning is to teach. Right?
Right.
Go ahead.
To be taught, be admonished,
To be corrected.
to enlighten.
Enlighten you. We let you know what's gonna come to pass. So this is ultimately showing that love. If we have love, you know, for what we do or for our people, ultimately just only for the elect, obviously, because you're 2/3, man. Y'all said it for death and destruction anyway. But like I said, it's showing love to warn you of those things that come to pass. How would you feel if you were sitting at home and nobody said nothing to you, but you know, if you missed the opportunity, somebody tell you these things come to pass, you would feel bad. You would feel horrible. Damn, I could have received this warning. I chose not to listen to the men of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because I would feel that way. Hey, brother, if you knew something that's gonna happen and I ain't know, please tell me.
That's right.
That's exactly how I feel. You know? Oh,
3 and 18. When I say it, it was already there. This is Ezekiel 3 and 18. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning.
Oh, he said, so the wicked man, thou shalt surely die. But he said,
going to
what?
happen.
Yeah, truly, surely, it's going to happen. There's no other way around it. But you say what?
And thou givest him not warning.
Oh, it says, but if we don't warn you though, so pay attention real quick.
Nor speakest to warn the wicked from the wicked way, to save his life. The same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand.
So ultimately, these words, these warnings, you know, whether you, sometimes be harsh, sometimes, sometimes you can say something having compassion, and say something with fear. So in the book of Jude. So ultimately, this is showing love unto you. Right. Giving you these warnings. That's showing love. Man, listen, turn back to the hour of Shekinah shine so that you may be saved. We're going to enter into perilous times, dangerous times. It's going to be only evil. Can a brother get Ezekiel 7? Somebody get Ezekiel 7, 5. And then another brother get Ezekiel. What I say?
Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 5. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, an evil, only evil, behold, is come.
Oh, hold on. I said what? Only an evil is come. What does evil mean? Evil meaning time, ill meaning bad. Bad times are coming.
That's right.
Right? Go on.
Verse 6. An end is come, an end is come, and watch it for you. Behold, it is come.
Right. So the end is near. The end is here. Right? Now, mind you, the beginning of the end started when Yahweh was crucified. And now we read earlier in the latter times. Now we're in the end of the end. That's when we almost got to it in Matthew 24, verse 8. It say it's the beginning of sorrows, right? But it's in the beginning of the sorrows at the end of this eon, the end of the rulership of Esau evil. Yeah, verse 25.
Verse 25. Jump down to verse 25. Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace. There shall be none.
It said destruction is coming. He said you're going to see, where's the peace? Where's the peace? Y'all going to be seeking peace. And the Lord said, there shall be none. Right? So that's the only place where that's the number one place where this place is headed. So you just say, man, Babylon will not be healed. We will heal Babylon, but she is not. Right? So that means what? The Lord ain't going to start to break Babylon down. Then hold on, let's build it back up. I'm going to break it back down. No. This place is slated to be destroyed. So destruction is coming. Ain't no peace coming, right? As a matter of fact, the peace comes when Yahweh and the holy angels come back and crack through clouds. That's when peace is coming.
This is 1 Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Right, so you hear this peace and safety. Oh, we doing everything we can to get everything under control. Well, we're gonna, don't worry about it. About the next month, we're gonna do this. We're gonna open this up. We're gonna open this up. See, that's preaching peace and safety. But every time these people say what they're gonna do when it comes into the improvement of Babylon the Great, it gets worse. Didn't they just say that we gonna overcome this thing, and guess what? Hey, put that damn mask back on your face. Oh, now you can't come over here unless you get, Vanessa. That's right. You ain't dealing with Vanessa. You can't come in here. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna continue to get evidently worse and worse and worse. And like should you say, man, the end is manifest. It's manifested that we in the end right now. Right. So like you said, when they preaching all that peace, you said we're gonna give you this, that, we're gonna give you that. Hey, here $250 a month. Here this stimulus, here that. They ain't talking about stimulus check no more. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna be rolling up with why? Prices is going up, the prices is going up, like you said earlier too. The price is going up because why? It's a scarcity of food, whether it be an actual famine or controlled famine, and all from your Bashim and Shakis pertain to the prophecies.
This is Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 5. It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will rise unto David a righteous branch, and a king shall reign and prosper, and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth.
This is speaking about Yahweh, right? That's what it says, execute judgment and justice. That's when your peace gonna come. But before that peace come, destruction has to come. You know what I'm saying? So ultimately, when the actual peace comes, is when Yahweh, when he come back with the holy angels, crack the clouds, and destroy these devils. You know what I'm saying? Satan and his angels, Esau and his counterparts, all the people that's gonna fight with him. And then ultimately, they're gonna turn on them, but at the end all be all, when Yahweh come back with the holy angels and they destroy them, that's when true peace comes to the world. Right? Brother, I read earlier, what? Say when the righteous are on authority, the people rejoice. So when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. So when the righteous are on authority, everybody gonna be happy. You're gonna be happy to be subject underneath the Israelites. Right. As a matter of fact, can the brother get Romans 8? You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, what the brother just read, I got it. Romans 8:20. Yeah. I got it.
This is Jeremiah, Salakia 23, and this is verse 6. It said, in his days Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely, and this is the name whereby he shall be called, the Lord our righteousness.
Right, so the Lord our righteousness, Yahweh Shai, right? He's the one that's going to bring safety. He's going to bring peace. He's going to bring justice to the world, and ultimately for who? The Israelites. That's why he said, the house of Judah and Israel shall be saved. Are we not over here? Are not all the tribes over here in the Western Hemisphere? Yes, of course. We spread it out throughout the whole entire earth, but the majority, the bulk of the tribes are over here, pursuant to what? Jeremiah 50. I think verse 3 and also down to verse 33. Right? Israel, the children of Israel and Judah were oppressed together under the king of Babylon. Wait, hold on. In the ancient times, the Assyrians took over the northern kingdoms and carried them out their land. And who came to get the southern kingdom? The Babylonians. So we know, that's how we know Jeremiah 49 on up is talking about this new Babylon. It's not talking about ancient Babylon. And this new Babylon is spoken of what? To be destroyed utterly by fire. Ancient Babylon wasn't destroyed by fire. It was pretty much a transfer of rulership, a surgical hit, if you will, happened. So if it wasn't destroyed by fire, you go there right now in Iraq, that's where ancient Babylon is. There's people still over there, camel jockeys and poppy fields and all types of madness, all types of stuff over there, what they got going on over there. Right?
Romans 8, verse 19. for the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of God.
So the nations, they ultimately waiting for the manifestation of the sons of God, the Israelites, right? That's why I said, again, in the rights and authority of the people rejoice. They ain't waiting for that, right? Because when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Malachi 1:4, Job 9:24. You know? So what? They say what? That Esau Edom is the border of wickedness. Job 9:24 said what? The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. And that's the wicked that's bearing rule right now. That's why the people are mourning. People ain't happy. I ain't seen a smile all day. Like literally. From the plantation up to now, people was groaning and upset. Right. They talking about some, they made y'all put the mask back on. Apparently. You know what I'm saying? And all y'all gonna put y'all damn mask back on. It's gonna get worse and worse and worse.
Right.
They say, look, I ain't seen no smiles. Literally. Everybody just threw around here, gloomy and dark and, you know, but that's good though. We glad. We love to see you people in derision, confused and in distress. We love it. Because why? That's the prophecies coming to pass and say, what, the city of confusion is broken down. Right? Like that, sir?
I got something.
Jeremiah 23:5. But in the last days it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established in the top of the mountain. It shall be exalted above the hills, and people shall flow into it.
That's when we in the kingdom. That's when the Lord will exalt us over all the nations of the earth, and they're going to come to Jerusalem, the headquarters, to learn the ways of Yahweh Shai. Right? Because we going to be the authority. Right? That's how you know the good rest is over there in our land, the true people, because ain't nobody all going over there to receive the laws of Yahweh Shai. They don't even believe in Yahweh Shai.
Right.
That's why they hold that fun boy parade every year. You know, it's gotta be, you know, can't say some things, but yeah, the fun boy pink parade every year. And we know that's abomination. That means what, the whole damn, everybody over there should be stoned to death. You know what I'm saying? If they was a true people. Like say nobody seeking over there. And look, these people are a welfare case. They got away from Babylon, you know, Babylon and send them free every year. But when they say we are authority, we gonna be on top. They say what the kings of earth gonna, you know, they gonna because we gonna eat from something the rest of the kings of earth. They gonna bring us all their everything, their gold, their precious, you know, metals, woods, cattle, so forth and so on. Not just depending on one country to give us $1 billion a year. No. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, if they was where King David at?
That's right.
Shit, then over there they talking about it's only the southern kingdom. Well, where the northern kingdom at? See, there's a lot of clues that prove that them people over there, that they imposters. As a matter of fact. Because brother, give me Ezekiel 36, verse 5. Baba Kashan.
Ezekiel 36:5.
Speak up, my brother.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea.
Oh, who's Idumea? That's the Edomites in Greek.
Right.
Oh, yeah?
Which have appointed my land into their possession.
It said Idumea have appointed our land into their possession. Right?
The joy of all their heart, with spiteful minds, casting out for a grain.
They was happy when we failed. Actually, yeah, when up above it say like, aha, you know, they had taken, you know, they pretty much took over our land, so they was happy that the Lord did that to us. But what it say? The rest of the heathen and Idumea have appointed our land, into their hands. So over there right now is, like I said, you got a sprinkling of, you know, Jacob over there, but majority is Edomites, right? Amalek, you know, big nose folks, small hats, you know what I'm saying? You know, you know what I'm saying? You got them over there, you got the rest of those heathens pursuant to, you know, when Shalmaneser V, when he brought them implants from all those various lands into our land when he removed the northern kingdom. They've been over there since this day, and also the Israelites over there. They fighting against each other over land that don't even belong to them. And another thing too that proved, it said when the Israelites are set up, there's gonna be all peace, there's gonna be no sorrow for us. Nobody should learn war anymore. But when they got put into their land, it was that 1948, they had a war broke out against Egypt and the other supporting nations. So these is the various clues that proves to you that those Edomites over there, they are not the true people you have about Shai. It's evident.
just to prove what he's talking about, check this out. Isaiah 2 and 4. He said, and he shall judge among the nations and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks.
Oh.
Nations shall...
Oh, so beat their swords into plowshares. That's a symbol of you going into servitude. That's right. You gonna be out in those fields, raking up the hay and planting sweeping, whatever the case, whatever you're gonna do. Like I said, all your swords, all your weapons, that's gonna take it out of your hands. Because what? Ain't gonna be no wars no more. Y'all gonna be defeated, right? Y'all be a damn fool. Y'all wanna fight the Israelites in that day.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna be a damn fool. Yeah, you proud. But hey, but those who try to, like I said, the nation who not will serve us, and the Lord gonna destroy them.
That's right, bro.
You know, the scripture say. So in that day, man, yeah, y'all gonna go from being whatever status you got right now over the Israelites. We gon' what's that song? And we trade in places. Y'all gonna be trading places. Sugar this shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all asses going, like I said, y'all gonna be subject to us. Though, besides Esau, Edom, at a point in time, y'all gonna get y'all lands back to other nations, and y'all gonna be blessed. We gonna bless y'all. Why? Because y'all gonna follow the law, statutes, commandments. Those who don't, judgment gonna come to you. But you Edomites, after your captivity, your ass get done away with forever.
That's right.
So you nations better hope you're not an Edomite. I mean, you would hope that you a Jake, but if not, you hope you're not Esau.
Right.
Your ass finished. Obadiah 1:18.
I was going to finish that up real quick. Back to Isaiah 2 and 4. It says, all right, nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore.
Right? Yeah, see, they should learn war anymore. When them fools they got put into the land on the Balfour Declaration, as soon as they got over there, war broke out.
Yep. Right.
Yeah, y'all can go look it up. Because y'all so proud, y'all document everything. But when we put the facts in your face, you like that, I don't know about that. Well, that's not, or you act like you don't know about it. They y'all put it in there. Y'all print it.
Right.
I can't believe that. Yeah, well, guess what? You did.
That's right.
Just like when they say, I didn't put you in slavery. I didn't kill you. I didn't do that. Isaiah 14:21. Prepare slaughter.
Okay.
I mean, I can quote it, but get out the word.
It said 21?
Yeah, 14:21.
Yep, Isaiah 14:21. It says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Yeah, because they say, well, I didn't do it. But they say prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers. You know what? You are your forefathers coming back. Exactly, because reincarnation exists. Right. And we ain't talking about the reincarnation that the Elamites, the Buddhists and Hindus, what they talking about somebody die and come back as a butterfly, die, come back as a chair, so just crazy ass shit. Like that. But yeah, like that's not what you come back. You come back as who you are. If you was an Elamite, when you die, you come back as an Elamite. Right. You're a Moabite, you die, you come back as a Moabite. So forth and so on. So that's what I'm saying, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of the father. Because why? You gotta pay for those past sins that you committed.
Right, bro.
And they say he visits the iniquity of the children from the third and fourth, from the father to the third and fourth generation.
I got that.
What's he there for? So you gotta,
Exodus 20:5. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them nor serve them, for I, the Lord thy power, am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
So that's right there telling you that normally you come. That's what you say. Normally you come out to the third and fourth generation. That's when you come back. Now, of course, the Lord, that's what the standard. But the Lord can bring you back in one generation. That's right. He can bring you back in two, because why? He can do whatever he wants. That's right. But ultimately, as the scripture say, in your third and fourth generation, that's when you come back. So you got to receive that judgment that you committed in your past life. That's right.
Back in the book of Micah chapter 4 verse 2. And many nations shall come and say, come and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord and to the house of the God of Jacob. He will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his path, for the law shall go forth in Zion, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem.
So yeah, when we set up in our kingdom, man, like I said, the law will go forth. And they should go come learn from us. Notice they say we gonna go to the God of Molech, or we can go to these other deities. No, it's only one true power. That's right. And that's Yahweh Shema Shah. Right. He's a true God. All these other guys, it's true to say, for all the gods of the nations are idols. But the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah made the heavens. So all, like I said, at that day, all those idols gonna be thrown away. They all gonna be cast down. Hey, that goes to that also speaking of Isaiah 19. So he gonna move the idols, gonna destroy them. But yeah, that day, yeah, when we set up, man, y'all gotta come and serve us.
That's right.
It's gonna be forever. And we gonna place it, we have an everlasting kingdom, and we all gonna be immortal. We ain't never die. Your ass come back to life, we still here. You know what I'm saying? So what you say?
Make it last.
Right. Make it happen. But yeah, it's gonna last forever, man. We gonna be in our kingdom like, damn, brother, how old are you? I'm a million. How old are you? You know what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna be.
That's right, bro.
Eternity, immortality, you never die.
That's right, bro.
Hey, we may not even care about the age.
Yeah, we
so we just, hey, straight up.
Yeah. I don't know, brother. I still look 21.
Right.
I don't know. You know.
Last verse. This is verse 3. He shall judge among many people and rebuke strong nations afar off, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up the sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore.
Yep, so just backing up the brother that brought up in Isaiah. Man, you nations, man, y'all gonna be subject unto us. Yep. I said, all your weapons, all your generals, your cities, this and that, they gonna lose all that rank. They have to go into peasant. You know what I'm saying? Peasant 1, peasant 2. Y'all gonna be underneath us. I said, in swords, y'all gonna turn the swords into sickles to to seed the corn, whatever you're gonna do with it. It don't matter. Y'all gonna be appointed, we gonna give out y'all assignments of what y'all gonna do. It ain't gonna be let's go back to the drawing board. I still got my mind over here. No. All your weapons gonna be turned into agricultural, even not even agricultural, but even engineering, not weapons, but like tools. You know what I'm saying? Hammers and stuff. You're gonna be blacksmiths, you're gonna be tailors, you're gonna be all these things. That's what your occupation gonna be, what we tell you to do. Y'all ain't gonna have no little dagger nothing nowhere. No, y'all ain't got no more weapons.
That's right.
That ain't gonna happen no more.
That's right.
Nobody gonna ever go to war again.
That's right.
No war no more.
This is Isaiah 33:1. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they that dealt not treacherously with thee.
Hey, that's right. Because what did Esau Edom do to us, man? They dealt with us treacherously, man. All right, they didn't let us go. All right, they put pure destruction on our people, man.
Right.
All right. So how's the Lord gonna pay them back with what they've done to us, man? That's why I said they're gonna drink double of the cup. All right. So they're gonna be Esau Edom chiefly. He's gonna be destroyed because the way he treated his brother, man, Jacob. All right, the 12, what you see, the 12 tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans today, man.
Thou shalt cease to be spoiled, thou shalt be spoiled.
Right.
And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee.
That's right. That's right. So, hey, at the end of the day, man, hey, Yahweh Shah is going to rain vengeance, man. You Esau, Edom, chiefly, and you other heathen nations, man, that were in league with him, man. That dealt with Jacob so treacherously, man. Right.
Jeremiah 30 chapter verse 16. Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
Right.
And all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity.
Did you hear that though? The key on that is all right. The Lord is sparing none, man. All right. Women, child, old man. All right. Hey, the Lord is gonna deal with you heavy, man. He's not pulling any punches, man. You know.
It say, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
That's right, all right. So ultimately, man, when the Israelites, man, when we have y'all subjection, man, and we're gonna do you bad, man, all through the power of Yahweh Shemal Shah, man, because he's gonna be, because you got our people now. It's like, yeah, I don't know if I could bash this kid to the stones. You know, I don't know if I could have slaves, man. The Lord gonna put that spirit in you, man. All right, you ain't gonna have that. You gonna have that total weak nature put off of you, man. All right, you gonna want vengeance, man. All right, hey, like these brothers right now, we want it right now. All right, you know. But hey, we gotta wait patiently, man. That's part of this walk, man. We don't take matters into our own hands. All right, we let the Lord do it.
One more condition. First Maccabees chapter 2 verse 10. What nation have not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils.
Run that back one more time.
For the people in the back.
People in the back.
First Maccabees chapter 2, verse 10. What nation have not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils?
That's right, man. So, hey, all you people that in the league, man, hey, man, you're going to be destroyed, man. All right? Hey, it's simple as that, man. It's too late, all right? All right, you guys have signed the contract, man. You signed on the dotted line, man, to be against the children of Israel, man. And you're going to have to be paid back for that, man. All right? Hey, rather you think you had something to do with it or not, because like the brother was saying earlier, man, you are your fathers, man. All right? You are the same people from back then, man. All right? And you love to do it. You love to do it, man. All right? While y'all in that position. All right? Hey, right now, you know, y'all try to act sorrowful. All right? You Edomites, man. Y'all try to act like y'all actually care what happened to so-called Black and Hispanics, Native Americans, man. All right? But y'all don't really care, man, because y'all show it, man. Because y'all, you know, y'all outside looking in, man, you're like, oh, you know, we feel bad. But y'all really don't care, man, because it's not affecting you, man. All right?
They benefit.
That's right.
That's right. Just my last little point. You say, this is Revelation chapter 18, verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
That's right. See, all the nations, man, y'all wax rich and rich with Babylon the Great, man. All right, yeah, y'all were in league with them, man. Yeah, y'all had pleasure in joining them, man. Hey, read that from the top real quick. Run it back.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath.
This one got you destroyed, adults and shit, right?
Gonna die.
Go back to the title.
Yeah, but Revelation 18, verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her.
And what's that wine that they were drinking of, man? The philosophy of Babylon Great, America, man. That American dream, the way of life, man. All right, y'all done put all the cussing, man. That's why you see a so-called Japanese man in a three-piece suit, man. That's not their regular garments, man. Or you see people leave their home countries, man, come here to try to make it, man, and they totally leave what they grew up under, man. They whole ways of life, man, to what? To cling on to to America, Babylon the Great, man, to do their ways, all right? And that's why they're ultimately going to be destroyed because of that, man. You go.
You say, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
That's right.
And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
Guilty by association, all right? All right, the Lord's going to deal with you nations, man, because you clinged on to Babylon the Great, man. All right, you wanted to be part of the go along to get along game, you know, on a big scale, man. All right, but now you guys are going to suffer the same judgment too, man. All right.
Yeah, because ultimately, like how you got rich, man, you got off the slave labor of the Israelites.
That's right. That's right.
Because we the engine of this country.
That's right.
Them devils went out there in the fields, you know, breaking up this and planting that and planting this. That's right. Build that and build this. Yeah, it was sometimes where like the Chinese came, you know, Jackson, and they helped build the railroad. Now look at the Chinese.
That's right.
They done pulled a U on you.
That's right. That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying?
That's
So,
right.
hey, that's why I say going to the second essence to talk about thou art the hope of Babylon. See, Moab took the ways of Babylon and pretty much done, like I said, flipped them. At first they was ones that was underneath them. Now economically they over.
That's right.
You know,
That's right.
Get down there. They went down there and took over those ones.
Oh yeah.
Like America did.
Yeah. So a lot of the Chinese own a lot of property over here. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's what they doing, doing the same things that America has done. Going to these countries and pretty much like I said, spreading whatever their philosophies but they fall under democracy as well as Babylon the Great. So they taking all the facets and all the philosophies and doctrines of Babylon the Great and they pretty much perfected it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So like hey, that's what they need. But they imagine the main thing. One of those things is that they up next. But we just read what's going to happen really next, ultimately, that we going to be set up.
right.
We going to be those rulers.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, all these nations, man, they wax rich basically off our labor.
That's right, bro.
You know, and like you said, guilty by association.
That's right.
And y'all still go to the UN council meetings and all this and that to ultimately plot against us.
That's right. That's
You know,
right.
those Bilderberg groups, all those things, man, all that do is to go against the Israelites. That's pertaining to Psalms 83.
Somebody get that real quick.
Is that
Psalms 83.
I got it. You want me to start at the top? Top.
Yeah.
So the book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 1. Keep not thou silent, O Yahweh.
That's right.
Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult,
Hey, make a loud noise, man. An uproar. Okay. Go ahead.
and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
Yeah, they're proud, man. Hey, and you about to see, hey, who has hated us, man. Hey, all these other nations, man, they proud, man. Because the children of Israel, man, are the true powers of this world, man. This earth was made for us, all right? Not you other heathen nations, man. Y'all walking on stolen land globally, man. We own all of the earth, man.
We own
y'all.
y'all.
By Shimei Al-Shai.
We own y'all.
That's right. Y'all too. Everything in it, man.
Y'all just servants walked around with nice suits and
That's right.
driving nice fast cars.
That's right.
Eating luxuriously. Y'all just serve.
God, hey, someone get that Ecclesiastes. I've seen servants on horses. Yeah, let's get that. It's pretty good. Go ahead.
Continue. Verse 4. They have said, Come,
got it.
and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Hey, that's right, and that's what all these heathen nations have come together and league. That's why you have your UN, all right, your Bilderberg groups, all right, these different high society meetings, man, that they put together, all right. It's all for the downfall of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, all right. Because their whole reason of them having a rulership now is because we're in the state that we're in, all right. And they feel if they can prolong us for doing, BS, man, against the Lord, they can stay in rulership, man. But ultimately, hey, you're not gonna be able to deceive the elect, man. So the elect are they're gonna prevail against, all right, this kingdom, man. All right, and you're seeing the hopeful elect brothers out here preaching and teaching this great gospel throughout the four corners of earth now, man. As a testimony to that. All right, I got that for you. Yeah, get that.
Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 7. I have seen, as a matter of fact, I'll just get the point. Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 7. I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
That's right, man. Hey, you got these heathen nations, man. They live high, what they say in the world, high on the hog, right? All right, they got all the possessions, man. They got the cars, the houses, all right, the women, in general, all right? But guess what? Hey, the true servants of the Lord, man, the ones that are made to be kings, rulers over this earth, all right, we're in the servitude, we're in the lowest state, all right? We're in that servitude mode, man. That's why we have to work for our oppressors, man, to make it in the society. And that goes for even if you own your own business. You have to go to your enemy for the one of all things. It don't matter what it is, whether it's a contract, all right, or it's office supplies, man. Even when you try to do your own thing, you still have to go to your so-called enemy, man. Your enemy.
You say you solved. You still gotta go to him to get an ID to say
It's soft, right? True, very soft. Right, that's the curse.
Yeah, so that's how one of them and one of all things.
That's right. That's right. Hey, finish that.
Psalms 83, verse 5. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee.
That's right. Hey, because all these nations have gathered together, like I said earlier, the Bilderberg groups, the UN, and all these different councils that are held on a yearly basis, Hey, they are one consent to be confederate against the children of Israel, man. All right, they are our enemies,
The tabernacles of Edom.
Hey, and they named the first one, which is Esau Edom, is the so-called white man, man. Right. You're our number one enemy, man. Right. All right.
And the Ishmaelites of Moab.
All right, hey, the Moab, what? Hey, so-called Chinese, man. All right. Yeah, Ishmael, the Arabs,
And the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek.
Ammon, what, Japanese, So you see, what it's naming off at, we have enemies, man. We're not out here enemyless, man. All right? This ain't an all love situation, man. All right. These people, at the end of the day, they only love us because we share part of what? The same society, man. These same BS goals, man. All right. But when it comes down to the nut cutting, man, hey, they're not built up in these scriptures, man. Through Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right. That's what's gonna separate us, man.
All them nations that he named have had their hand on them.
That's right. That's right.
All right.
Psalms 2 and 2. Or, yeah, I was just gonna the kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us.
See, that's right. Hey, they want to totally break down the nation of Israel, man. All right, they love having us in bondage, man. All right, hey, to them, man, it's a huge reward. We got the most highest people, man, in subjection, man. Look at the way we're doing this, man. All right, but ultimately, the Lord allowed you to do that, man. That's where y'all pride comes in. Y'all really think y'all did this by yourself, man? The Lord allowed you to take the greatest people on earth in the chains, man. All right. And we still show that we are great, even in chains, man. We build y'all societies. We make y'all great, man. All right, with our innovation. All right, that's right. Solid the earth. That's right.
Ain't nothing great without Jake.
That's right. That's right.
Isaiah chapter 14. I'm starting 1, yeah. It says, for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel.
That's right. Hey, he's got one chosen nation, man. 12 tribes of Israel, man. Predominantly, hey, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, those are the Lord's people, man. All right, go ahead.
And set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them.
Hey, that's right. Who are those strangers? Those Israelite foreigners, man. All right, that have been scattered amongst the nations, man. All right, we're gonna gather everybody together, and we're gonna be all as one people, man. All right, the nation of Israel. All right, go ahead.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them. It's like in the house of Israel. And the people, I'm sorry at the top, it says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord, for servants and handmaids.
That's right, because we're going to grab you heathen nations, man. All right, and we're going to put y'all as servitude, man. Y'all going to be totally in subjection under us, man, in all aspects of life, all right? You're going to forever reign under us, all right? You're no longer going to get... Right, and ain't gonna be no rain into it. The only rain you're gonna get is from the sky. All right. So the real deal is, hey, the nation of Israel is gonna have every other nation in subjection, man. All right. Yep. That's right.
The servants and handmaids, it says they shall take the captive, whom captives they were.
Ooh, he says we shall take the captives for captive we were. Are we not in a captive state? Were we not brought over here on cargo slave ships? All right. All right, now what we gonna do? We're gonna put them in captivity now.
Right. That's in the history books.
Right.
I sure learned about being brought over here cargo slaves.
That's right.
It's our history started.
That's right. That's right.
We only been slaves all our life.
That's right.
But now they know that guilt catching up to them, and because this truth is really hurting them.
Yeah.
Because why? Now they what they do? They want to take it out of the history books.
That's right. That's right.
But hey, you can take it out of the history books, but hey, how about you not shine? knows it because he put the spirit on y'all to do it to. He said y'all was a part. Like I said, what he did with the nations, y'all were instruments to pretty much to execute those curses upon them.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He namely identified, those who come swift as the eagle, right?
Right.
Edomites.
That's right.
Y'all the whooping stick you have about Shem Shah. You say what?
Songs, talks about my sword.
Yeah. So that's why, just to making that quick point, like, yeah, man, y'all. Man, that's in the history books.
That's right. That's right.
But y'all, Jake talking about some, y'all ain't. No. Y'all actually went back into Egypt. Y'all walked there. They say by ships.
Right. By ships.
So just making that point. Like, y'all want to take it out of history. That's right. Now y'all see that we tied into the scriptures, and it's making it more evident and back to the point that we are the true sons of Yahweh Shem.
That's right.
We are the true 12 tribes.
That's right.
It's the book of Psalms chapter 17, verse 13. Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
And who's that wicked? The chief, his chief house what? Esau, Edom, man. All right. Who is the sword of the Most High? Because all you are is an instrument to the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahshai, man. That's your purpose to rape, rob, and murder. Where you go, man. That's your MO. All right. The Lord has set you up. All right. On that bad bread. That's that piece of bread. Emergency.
You got some more? That's it. Okay. Yeah. Isaiah chapter 10, verse 5. O Assyria, the rod of mine anger, and the staff in their hand is my indignation. I will send him against a hypocritical nation, and against the people of my wrath will I give him a charge to take the spoil and to take the prey and to tread them down like the mire of the streets.
And who did that? The Lord did. All right. He allowed Esau Edom to do what he's doing. All right. All right. Hey, that's why they're powerful now, man. They really think that by the strength of them, man, their perseverance, their what they like to say to us, pulling the bootstrap, they boots up by the strap, by the bootstraps, picking themselves up by the bootstraps, you know? Hey, that's all BS, man, because the Lord has ordained all this, all right?
Right.
He has allowed y'all to put us in subjection, man. All right? And he tells you, all right, ultimately. It's not, this coming out of the scriptures, it's not coming out of, this not just coming out of our own vain opinion, man.
We ain't just angry, different shades of brown. Men out here just, mad for no reason.
Right.
No, this is all in the scriptures. So like I said, it ain't about color because we got brothers, that and sisters as well that look like the other nations.
That's right.
Also look like our arch enemy Esau Edom.
That's right.
So this is not a color thing, brother. No,
Right.
it's a seed line thing.
That's
Your
right.
seed line go back to Jacob, then you are an Israelite.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But it don't matter what you look like.
That's right. Hey, because guess what? What's the ultimate example? Blake Griffin and his son. He looked like a so-called Edomite right off the bat. Some of our children look like so-called Edomites, all right?
Right.
Yeah, so, but we know they Israelites, man. We know they carry the seed.
So what would you call him? Would you call him a black Hebrew Israelite? And my son got blonde hair, fair skin, pale skin, and blue eyes?
That's right.
Would you call him a black Hebrew Israelite?
That's right. That's it.
That logic is stupid.
That's right.
We just Hebrew Israelites.
That's right.
Back in Isaiah 14, it says that the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for service and handmaids, and they shall take them captives who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
We're going to rule over our oppressors, man. All these nations that had us in subjection, man, we're going to rule over you, man. All right? And they say we're going to rule together in the kingdom of heaven. They said we're going to rule over you, man. Out of 18 nations, we're going to have 17 of y'all, man.
Verse 3, and it shall come to pass in that day, the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from thy hard bondage, wherein thou was made to serve.
That's right. So we're gonna eventually get that rest, man. We're never gonna have that state of fear anymore, man. We're never gonna wake up knowing, hey, are we gonna make it the next day? Is something gonna happen to us, man? Hey, we're never gonna have those fears. We're never gonna have so-called depression. All right. Hey, and read that.
It says, and it shall come to pass in the day the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from thy hard bondage, wherein thou was made to serve.
That's right, because hey, the children of Israel, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, were made to serve this bondage because why? We went off. We didn't follow the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, man.
Right.
All right. We didn't take it serious. We wanted to go follow the other nations and their gods, man. So guess what? The Lord turned his back on us, man. All right. But now he's raising his elect men back up. And ultimately, hey, this is his whole movie, man. All right. This is how he had to have it done. All right. So we're here just living it out, man.
And that's scripture backed up also what this brother was saying. All right, the Lord put y'all in that power seat to rule over us, man. That's why it says we were made to serve, because we are disobedient to what the Lord told us in the book of Deuteronomy, man. That's right, bro. All right? So we were made to serve. It's because of our disobedience. That's right. That's why you people are going to die, all right, in the second coming of Yahweh Shem Yahshai because of your disobedience.
That's right.
That's right. Right? I got something. This is Obadiah 1:15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. All that has done, it shall be done unto thee.
That's right. So all you nations that were in league with each other, with Esau, Edom, and Babylon the Great, man. Hey, the Lord, when he comes back, man, he's going to lay vengeance upon y'all, man. All right, you will be destroyed, man. All right, you will be putting in them chains, all right? All right, it won't be no more frolicking up the street looking weird, man. You know, I get sick of seeing y'all people, man. Make me want to clothesline one of y'all across there, you know what I'm saying? Off the turnbuckle, you know what I'm saying? Just straight weirdos. You know, and these people, they over us, man. They are base as hell, man. I get tired of seeing them, man.
That's right, bro.
Make you fed up.
Make me sick of it, y'all.
Straight up.
Red goes to the pit.
That's right.
Back in 1 and 15, but the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee.
That's right. So y'all took the children of Israel in captivity, man. It's gonna be put on y'all, man. Y'all rape, robbed, and murder our people. Y'all gonna get killed and taken all y'all possession for spoils, man. All right.
Thy reward shall return upon thy own head.
That's right. See, return upon thy own head, man. That's why you're gonna reap what you sow, man. At the end of the day. You got that, Galatians?
I got it.
I got pretty stuff.
Let's go around, y'all.
I got it. This is Revelation 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. It is the patience and the faith of the saints.
And that's what we waiting on, man. We ready to gain that rulership. We ready to get our hands around y'all neck, man. All right, and put y'all in subjection. All right, and he said, hey, he that leadeth in captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. All right, so we're gonna have to lay y'all down, man. All right.
Exodus chapter 21, verse 16. And he that stealeth of man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
He shall surely be put to death, man. All right, and who had us in their hands, man? All these damn nations, man. All of them. That's why they all have to go. That's why the scriptures say all, amongst all the heathen, all right? And why does it keep saying that? Because, hey, no one's going to escape this, man. No one of these other nations, man, is not guilty, man. They're all guilty, man.
That's right.
All right?
Death and service too is your future.
That's right.
If I may input, right? Because then y'all come steal a man, right? Then y'all steal the northern kingdom from over here, right? Y'all took them and y'all shipped them off to Europe and various other places.
That's right.
Then after y'all massacred them and did what they did, then what y'all do? Then y'all came back down to get their brother, the southern kingdom from the west coast of Africa, and also in Europe, and what you do? Stole them from that land as well.
That's
So you
right.
did it to both kingdoms, right? And then it said what? And selleth them, right? It's pictures online of us on auctioning blocks.
That's right.
Y'all sell it. Then Black Friday came, you got a deal, all this and that.
Yeah.
Now say what? And selleth him, and also say, or be found in his hand. Are we not in the land of our captivity as we speak?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
right.
we still in your hands right now.
That's right.
Meaning under your rulership. Your power.
And real quick, did they ever let us go? Hell no. We still gotta register our plates. We still gotta get driver's license updates. You know, they got a social security card on us, man. Hey, we ain't no sovereign nation, and we have no dealings at the table either, man. All right, they just want us to be. They want the children of Israel to be wherever they're from. So if we're born here, they want us to be Americans. We're born in Russia, they just want us to be Russians, man. Everything but being the children of Israel, man. All right, they want us to cling on to their nation, man.
And that's another way this is linked to spiritual being Egypt. Back in the ancient times, Pharaoh ain't want to let us go.
That's right.
The main reason why, because the Israelites made that kingdom empire prosper.
That's right.
Likewise, the same thing going over here. This is spiritual Egypt. Which is synonymous with bondage and slavery, but what? Same thing happened over here. We that cash cow, we fuel, we the engine of this nation.
That's right.
So that's why you never heard about them making a contingency plan. Well, they been under bondage for counting with the Native American for 500 plus years. How about we pull up together a plan, a package, and get in their own part of land? Right. They'd never do nothing like that.
Hell no.
Right? Ever.
Nah.
But that's what we read earlier that Yahushua going with their justice and peace and judgment for us.
That's right.
That's what's going to put us back in our own land.
That's right.
Like he read in Isaiah 14. The Lord going to put us back in our land. Not no nigga talking about something. I'm about to go on the plane and move to Jordan. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go move to Macedonia, I'm gonna move this
Right.
land. The scripture say no matter where you go, the scripture shall pursue you and overtake you.
That's right.
That's right. No matter where you go. That's
right.
That don't mean if you leave Babylon the Great, you are allotted to be to be killed that time in destruction and salvation. You're gonna die when the hell you live.
That's right.
So it don't matter.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's
hey man, that's just the point, man. These people, they're not gonna let us go.
That's right.
And like you said, and that's gonna be evident, in the scriptures. Well, just like we go back to Revelation 18, it's found over here was the holy apostles and the prophets.
That's right.
Right. So what's going?
That's lucky.
So So ultimately, man, we like I said, we gonna be found. We gonna be over here till the day that Yahushua come back and liberate us from these people.
That's right.
Give us our independence,
That's
make us
right.
a sovereign nation.
That's right.
Right.
Go ahead.
This is Michael.
Oh, I call for something.
This is Michael 2:10. Arise ye and depart, but this is not your rest.
Hey, well, like the brother Tezekiah was going into, man. Hey, we need the Lord to deliver us and get us out of these situations, man. We're not here to set our mark on this land, man, or any of the nations where we were scattered, man. We're not looking to make it up to that upper echelon, man, of these other nations, man. All right, because they're able to reach that upper echelon, man. You have to sell out, man. You're gonna totally go against Yahweh Shem Yahshua, all right. And that's what comes with what? Trying to make it somewhere in these other nations, man. All right, that's why it says, arise ye and depart. Hey, go ahead, we definitely talk about
Arise ye and depart, but this is not our rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction.
That's right, because ultimately, man, when it says arise ye and depart, you want to come out of the ways of this system, man. You want to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. All right, and the one it says this is not our rest. All right. Well, what I was saying earlier, we're not here to build our foundation here, man. We're here to build our foundation up in Yahweh Shem Yahshua on the spiritual level, man. All right, and then we're gonna go
You want to build a place that will be turned to a lake of fire.
Right, exactly.
That's written before time to be turned to be utterly desolate.
Exactly.
To be a desolate wilderness.
Exactly. And look, brother saying that, bringing it out of the scriptures, man. Hey, that makes y'all look crazy. Crazy as hell, boy.
But they say we crazy.
Right. But y'all say we crazy. Because we ain't trying to build up something here, you know?
Michael 2:10, it says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction.
That's right, because if you want to conform to the ways of Babylon the Great, man, this whole system around the world, man, all right, you want to give into it, all right, man, you're gonna be hit with the plagues that come with it, man. You're gonna be totally destroyed. The nuclear fire, concentrated laser beams, famines, all matters of death, man. The Lord's got infinite ways to kill you, man. All right, and you're gonna be caught up. That's what's going to end all be all. You're gonna be caught up when you didn't make Yahweh Shem Yahshua your strength, man. All right.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 47, beginning in verse 2, and it reads, For the Lord Most High is terrible. He is a great king over all the earth. He shall subdue the people under us, and the nations under our feet. He shall choose our inheritance for us, the excellency of Jacob, whom he loved. Selah.
See, that's right. See, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man, he's got a special place for his people, man. And then when we're all in our right mind to put back to him, man, he's gonna far exceed, man, what we've ever expected. All right, and read that from the top real quick.
Verse 2, For the Lord the Most High is terrible. He is a great king over all the earth.
That's right.
He shall subdue the people under us.
That's right. He's going to subdue the people that are under us, man. These heathen nations, man. They've always been reputed as nothing, man. All right. So the Lord is not dealing with these other nations. He's dealing with the nation of Israel only, man. That's right. All right. And he's going to put us back in the power seat, man. And we're going to, and the reason why he's called, read that again, read it again at the top.
For the Lord Most High is terrible.
Terrible. And why is he terrible, man? Because he has so much power, man. He can do anything he wants to do, man. All right? And at the snap of the finger, man, he don't even have to snap his finger, man. Just the thought, hey, the Lord can make something happen, man. All right? That's why he's terrible, because the way he brings his judgment, man, and he makes you feel it, man. All right?
For prime example, whole life.
That's right.
He did all that moment that's awful, man. Look where he is now, man. It's all great. Great. Now he went.
That's right. Looking stupid. And it's funny because just a couple of months back, we're watching his music video and Busta Rhymes, you know, and yeah, he was prospering in this world. Got all the fancy cars outside. Yeah. Oh, this is Mayweather stuff right here. This is strictly his stuff. You know, blah blah blah. Yeah. Yeah. This is how we do it every night. Well, hey, we're gonna see how you gonna do that.
Game is gone.
That's right. Game is godless. That's what they think, right? And now look at the situation. The Lord always gets the last laugh, man.
That's right. So you not to see the Most High is not mocked. Whatsoever man soweth, that shall he
You
also.
gotta go ahead and bring it up, man. I know you have
It
it.
said, this is Galatians, the book of Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
And what do you see? Hey, right now he's in a situation of what? Hey, he's reaping what he sowed, man. You know, you came down on the apostles and elders, man, so-called being rapists, you know, and trying to push that through the world. Lions, you know, full of lies, man. Hey, man, and look what's happening, man. The Lord let you get comfortable thinking you have gotten away with it, man. You know?
I could never live in a world like that. That's it. Right?
Did it. And did it.
You're convicted. You ought to be a convicted.
Sorry, touch my mind.
Yeah, that was a form of art, being art, you know, not only carnally, but spiritually, you know, hey, that was a form of trying to harm us, man, you know?
And all you people who won that campaign, man, hey, that's a wake-up call. You better repent, man. We're about playing, man. Judgment is being handed down right now. That's right. Right?
Judgment? Gotta come down.
Not judgment, gotta come down.
A little bit more.
Yes,
It says, verse 8, for he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption.
sorry. And that's what you see with Blight, man. He's showing what? His flesh, man. You know, all the little all the vanities he was trying to show, man. All his cars and how he's living on a daily. Hey, man, that was all vanity, man. And he showed his what? His flesh, man.
Where was Horus at?
Right.
You know,
That's right.
Where was Sobek, Osiris, and
That's right.
where Anubis at?
That's right.
They ain't delivering you from that.
That's right.
Where was your God?
That's right. That's right.
Where was your God?
Yeah, that's right.
Somebody disrespect your God, you know?
And that's how you know we serve the true power, man, because everybody comes against our power, man.
right.
Ain't nobody caring about Buddha. Man, no one cares about that stuff, man. All right, they're not. They don't hold their powers to a standard like they do ours, man.
Right.
You know.
But he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting.
That's right, because when you sow into that spirit, man, hey, you doing the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man. That's how you're going to show you rooted too, man. Because when you're doing these law, statutes, commandments, showing your faith, because look, we're in a wicked ass society. It's so easy to go off here, man. They preach nothing but death around here, man. All right? Rather in your commercials, your music, man. All right, even where you go to eat, man. What's the number one thing? Bacon. You gotta have pork on it, man. Chef Ramsay, put more pork on your fork, man. Slogans like that, man. See, it's all death, man. That's why you have to come to these law, statutes, commandments, man, to the best of your ability, and ultimately believe in Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man. That's right, man.
Psalm 47. Skipping down to verse 7. For God is King of all the earth, sing ye praises with understanding. Verse 8. God reigneth over the heathen. God sitteth upon the throne of his holiness. Verse 9. The princes of the people are gathered together, even the people of the God of Abraham. For the shields of the earth belong to God, he is greatly exalted. And he says, God reigneth over the heathen. That's what we've been talking about. You know, once he comes back, then he's going to subdue the heathen up under our feet. Okay? That's right. We will reign with them. The scripture says we will join heirs with the Most High. That's right. All right. He says, gather the princes. Who are the princes? That's what our name means. Yahshua is the prince of power with God and prevailed against me. Okay? So they're summing that up. Even the people of the God of Abraham. That's us. Okay? God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And promise comes all the way through us. And he says, when the shields of the earth belong unto him, he is greatly exalted. And that's what's going to happen. You know, when you says he's going to show himself strong as he did with Pharaoh in Egypt. He compares Esau to Pharaoh in Romans chapter 9. He's going to magnify himself when he comes back and destroys this nation. Okay, to subdue the nation up under our feet.
That's right. That's right. Hey, Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to be the name you hear through the earth. All right.
I was going to say, he ready home right now because it said man's goings are the Lord.
That's
So
right.
even though they don't, they recognize him as spirit or, truth or whatever the case may be, he still put, he put, their instructions on what they do day by day.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
That's right.
like ultimately, like you said, in the kingdom, they're gonna have to acknowledge and worship. But like you said, even right now, man, he the one that put their thoughts and their actions in their hand right.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Really go along with him.
That's right.
He's the king of all the earth.
That's right.
So the spirit is in all things.
That's right.
So he can control whether they recognize it, acknowledge it or not.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. If some don't believe, it don't matter. This is the way it's set up, man. The Lord is in total control. All right.
That's all. That's all, folks.
Book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 1 and verse 6. See, it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so hey, that's because Yahweh Shemel Shai is a righteous power, all right? Just like I was saying, a false balance is an abomination to the Lord, roughly paraphrase. So, Esau even trying to say, trying to bibble Jake and speak with that smooth tongue to try to get Jake to not remember all the calamity that Esau done did to us.
Right.
The Lord ain't let that,
Right.
All right, and because the Lord is a just power, he's a balanced power. Okay, Esau Edom doesn't promote balance. All right, he's completely opposite to that.
That's right.
Obsolete. And these other heathen nations, they follow after Esau Edom. And they also took in a hand after our downfall. And the Lord, he's going to give Yahweh Shemel Shai, he's going to give his man power to recompense judgment. Once he's evil.
Hey, Jeremiah 16 and 16.
Because y'all got a lot to pay for.
That's right.
A lot. Esau, oh my goodness. Y'all check your rap sheet, all the way down the street around the corner, some goddamn where. Matter of fact, it's from probably the East Coast. East Coast around the goddamn earth.
That's right.
Y'all got a lot to pay for.
That's right.
And they got their trail of madness everywhere, man.
Yeah,
That's right.
you gonna do it.
I got that. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 16 and verse 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, said the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai.
And right now, we're fishing, man. We're, fishing for what? The whole fillet, man.
Right.
Hey, we're out here just to preach this gospel, man, and plant these seeds, man. Of course, Yahweh Shemel Shai, he's the one that's gonna give the increase. He knows who his elect are. So we're out here just to do his will, man. But we're not gonna physically, produce the elect, but we're putting our work in to plant them seeds, man. The Lord gonna give that increase. So right now we're just in a fisher state, man. We're not in that combative, trying to take down strongholds position yet, man. All right.
And they shall fish them, and after I will send for many hunters.
Right, we talking about this was the elect's been sealed. All right, now this what's about to happen. All right, go ahead.
And they shall hunt for them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks.
That's right, because what? All you super elite, man, y'all gonna have your underground bunkers, man. Your dumps, your deep underground military bases, all right? You're gonna be hiding in the hills, man. You're gonna be hiding, trying to hide up in the sky, man. Hey, but guess what, man? We gonna come get you, man.
That's right.
All right? Ready or not, here we come, man. All right, straight up.
And let me keep going.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
This is Matthew 5:5. Let's start the meat. Let's start the meat. For they shall inherit the earth,
right. It was those meek, man. Hey, the people that humbled down and followed the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahshua and blessed ability. They showed they true faith, man. All right, those are the meek, man. They're gonna be blessed, man. All right, not the people the non-believers walking by, man. The people that don't even consider. All right, it's talking about the meek, the ones that been humbled and following the truth, man. All right. They're gonna live righteously.
Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness.
It said, blessed are they that hunger and thirst after righteousness, man. So you got to be diligent in this thing, man. You want to be able to, to keep seeking these scriptures, man, to keep finding understanding, man. All right? Hey, that's why it says, seek the Lord while he may be found, man. Okay. Chapter 55, verse 6. All right.
For they shall be filled.
That's right, for they shall be filled, all right? So he's going, hey, if we ask, we shall receive, man. All right, so when you asking for what? That wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, he's going to give that to you, man. He's going to give that increase for you, man. Because remember, if you seek him first, man, he'll add anything else unto you, man. So seek the Lord first, man. That's right,
Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy.
That's right, and blessed are the merciful. And who's the merciful? Hey, you're looking at us, man. The hopeful elect, man. We're the ones that are going to be, truly merciful, man. Because what are we doing? We're out here, preaching this gospel, unto our people, man. And these other nations too about the downfall. But hey, that's some mercy right there. That's really the mercy of the Lord, man. That he put prophets out to to tell his people, man, to turn back. This is what I'm about to do. All right, he gives you that chance. That's the true grace spirit he's giving you, man. To get you and your house in order, man.
Deal with Yahweh Shem Yahshua's mercy. It's the book of Numbers, chapter 14, verse 18. Yahweh Shem Yahshua is long-suffering and of great mercy, forgiving iniquity and transgressions, and by no means clearing the guilty.
Hey, that's right. He gives you a chance. Right. Hey, guess what? Hey, you can sin or do wickedness, but the Lord, he gives you a chance, man, to fix your ways, man. Because I can speak probably for a majority of the brothers here, man. We've done things that are all worthy of death, man. All right, but through his tender love and mercy, man, we're able to be out here doing the work to make up for the BS, man. That's why it says our righteousness is as filthy rags, man. All right, because ultimately we're not, we've been made, made this perfect through this truth of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man. And he has what? He has gave us new life, man. We're these new creatures now. All right, we're not our old man anymore, man. All right, so that's how he's showing us mercy, man.
Visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children.
Oh, sweet. Hey, read the end of that verse.
Read again.
Yeah.
You start at the top.
Yeah, go ahead.
Numbers, chapter 14, verse 18. And how Hashem Yahushai is long-suffering and of great mercy, forgiving iniquity and transgression, and by no means clearing the guilty.
And by no means clearing the guilty, man. Yeah, that means you ain't just supposed to be out here sinning willfully, man. All right, hey, his long suffering is for when you make a mistake, man. All right, he ain't gonna send all his wrath because you made one small mistake. You didn't, what I mean? Sometimes we go off in this flesh, man. All right, and it's not us, but it's the sin that dwell in us, man. That's what Apostle Paul talks about, man. All right, it's not that we want to sin. All right, it's that sin that dwell in us, when this corruptible flesh, man. So, but by all means, that doesn't mean you continue to do wickedness, man. All right. Hey, what's that scripture? Though they do wickedness, they think they're not to the good place.
Visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation.
That's right. Because, hey, like brother was bringing out earlier, man, you are your fathers, man. All right. So there's a reason why you hold that judgment when you come back, man. Because hey, you were your father's third and fourth generations ago, man. So you have to live out that judgment here on earth, man. All
right. This is the book of Nahum, chapter 1, verse 2. Yahweh is jealous, and the Lord revengeth. The Lord revengeth, and is furious. The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he will reserveth wrath for his enemies.
Hey, he reserveth wrath for his enemies to this day. Not only these heathens, but you 2/3 Jakes, man. You have also become what, the Lord's enemies, man, because you do the opposite of his ways, man. So you become an enemy of the Most High Yahweh Shem Shai, man. All right.
This verse 3. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked.
All right, see, even though you got that great spirit to get yourself right, man, but he wanted all and quit the wicked, because if you continue to do wickedness, man, are you gonna be what? Put to death, man. All right, because the wages of sin are what? Death, man. All right. So
What if he was on 10? He said he's slow to wrath. What if he was on 10 all
Right.
the time, man?
Woo! All right, cool. Hey, there wouldn't be millions in the population.
It would, bro. We all be through, bro. God, we need that mercy.
Yeah, right. That's right. Even to this day.
The Lord hath his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. He rebuketh the sea and maketh it dry, and dry up all the rivers. Bashan languages and Carmel and the flower of Lebanon languages. The mountains quake at him, and the hills melt, and the earth is burned at his presence. Yea, the world and all that dwell therein.
Hey, that's something to show you, man. Yahweh Shem Shai, he's the ultimate power, man. Hey, he holds everything in his hands, man. All right. You know, death, life, man, the destruction, all that is off of him, man. It's off of his doing, man. You know, whatever he wants to happen is gonna happen, man. And you can't be delivered out of the hands of the Lord, man. All right.
Verse 6. Who can stand before his indignation? And who can abide in the fierceness of his anger? His fury is poured out like fire, and the rocks are thrown down by him.
That's right. That's why you can't deliver yourself, man. Once the Lord has you and pulls your card, man, it's over, man. There's nothing you can do about it. It don't matter how much money is, who you are in this society, man. The Lord's not a respecter of persons, man. So if you're doing the wrong thing, man, the Lord's going to ultimately destroy you, man. All right? That's why you have to call back to what? These law, statutes, commandments. And not only just doing that, but having the faith to even do them, man. All right?
The Lord is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble, and he knoweth them that trust in him.
That's right. See, and he knows his elect men, man. All right, at the end of the day. He knows who's going to really ride for him, who's really going to ride or die, man. All right, Yahweh Shem Shai, he knows exactly what he's doing out here, man. All right.
This is Psalms 37. We'll start at 9. For evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth.
That's right, see? The evildoers shall be cut off, man. The people that don't want to humble down and seek Yahweh Shem Shai, man. You know, you 2/3 Israelites, man. All right, you know the heathen, you're done already, man. You don't have a chance. All right, read that one more time.
Psalms 37 and 9. For evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth.
And the ones that wait upon the Lord, man, shall inherit the earth is what? That's why it says that in Revelation 13 and 9, right? Or 10. It said what? The patience and the faith of the saints, man. All right? That's why you got to have patience in this thing, man. It's that long suffering, that long suffering, man. All right? Those are going to be saved, because you got a bunch of jakes that what? They want the kingdom right now. We all want it right now, but we also know that things have to happen beforehand too. So that's where our patience, you know, the triumph of our patience, man. Hey, that's why also, man, a lot of people fall out of this thing because they haven't been patient, man. So, you know, hey, it takes patience, man.
Book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8, verse 11. Because since he gets an evil work, is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
That's right. Hey, just for all these heathen nations, man, predominantly, chiefly Esau, Edom, man. They've done all this death and destruction, man. They've done all this rape, rob, and pillaging, man, and have gotten away with it year after year after year after year after year, right? Even to this day, man. And same with our people, man. Y'all do all these wicked acts, man. You eat all these abominations. All right, you commit adultery, man. All right, you serve these other powers, man. All right, not knowing that the Lord is just long suffering, man. And that's why people get what? Prideful in it, man. They think, oh shit, the Lord ain't even paying attention to me. I'm doing what I'm gonna do. I've been an adulterer for 20 years, man. I've been eating pork for 30 years, you know. Hey, Lord got me. Hey, but yeah, He really do got you. He's gonna get you with that death, man. You know?
Verse 12. Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear Yahweh Shemashai, which fear before Him. Verse 13. But it shall not be well with the wicked. Neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before Yahweh Shemashai.
That's right, hey, that's right, because you wicked jakes, man, all right? You're going to be totally destroyed if you don't turn your ways, man. Come back to the law, statutes, commandments, and show your true faith to the Lord, man. Hey, it's a wrap for you, man. That's why it says it's going to be well with the righteous, man, because we've been built up, all right? We've been battle tested, man. We know what to expect of the Lord, man, all right? We didn't take the Lord for granted at the end of the day like the rest of these people, man, all right? So ultimately, that's why it's going to be well with the righteous, and it's going to be horrible for the wicked, man. All right?
This is Lamentations chapter 1, starting at verse 20. Behold, O Yahweh Shemashai, for I am in distress. My bowels are troubled, my heart is turned within me, for I have grievously rebelled. Abroad the sword bereaveth, at home there is as death. They have heard that I sigh, there is none to comfort me. All my enemies have heard of my trouble, they are glad that thou hast done it.
That's right. Hey, they are glad that they have done it, man. Hey, these like I said earlier, man, these heathens love having us in bondage, man. Captivity, man. All right, they love it, man. Hey, read that one more time. I gotta hear that again.
You say,
you start the top one.
Lamentations 1:21. They have heard that I sigh. There is none to comfort me. All my enemies have heard of my trouble. They are glad that thou hast done it.
See, they're glad that they have done it, man. Because they all these elites of these other nations, they truly know we're the people, man. And that's why they're happy, because it's like, damn, as long as we can have them in subjection, we can do what we want to do. We can live good, all right? But once they know when we're back in the power seat, man, they're going to be held down to a certain standard, man. All right, and they're not going to be able to do anything of their pleasure, man. They're going to be following the rules, the law, statutes, commandments of the Lord, man. All right, that does, and that don't mean they got salvation. That just means they're going to be following our ways, man. Like how our people follow the ways of the world now, man. The ways they've been set up. You know?
It says, "Thou wilt bring." It says, "Thou wilt bring the day that thou hast called, and they shall be like unto me."
Yeah, they should be like to Him, right? And they what? We were in a mournful state. All right, we were destroyed. We were trodden down. All right, that's gonna be happening to them now, man. They're gonna be in that state of mourning. They're gonna be held down. They're gonna be in chains, man, in all subjection, man. All right, that's right. And double, you know. They're gonna feel what we felt, man. You know, that's right. Made to us, right.
Verse 22. Let all their wickedness come before thee, and do unto them as thou hast done unto me, for all my transgressions. For my sighs are many, and my heart is faint.
That's right, see? And that's all going to fall upon, man, you other heathen nations, man. All right, all that sorrow, all the death, the destruction, man, and seeing your people ripped away, man, destroyed. All right, it's all going to come on you, man. All right, in a heavy way. And he said, drink double the cup. Man, so y'all should be scared, man. Y'all better live it up now. Double the cup, man. In our captivity is the worst captivity ever, man. Right. In existence, man. All right. Especially this Esau Edom's captivity, man. This is one of the worst ever, man. All right. So hey, y'all about to get it, man. Hey, rejoice and be glad now.
This is Micah chapter 5, verse 15. And I will execute vengeance in anger, in fury upon the heathen, such as they have not heard.
Such as they have not heard. That means they can't put nothing together to even show what the magnitude is going to happen to them, man. All right, right.
Come in and fathom this captivity.
Exactly.
Like that, bro. All right. Hey, so Lord willing, that was edifying. All right. As always, we want to give all praise, all glory, all honor
To Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Kakadash.
I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and love and peace and salutation to you, hopeful elect brothers out here pushing this truth because the four corners of the globe. All right, Abba, Shalom.
Shalom.
Kwam Yasharallah.
Kwam Yasharallah.
All you brothers on the comment board.
Shalom.
That's the beauty.